Hi, this is Ryan, product specialist over at Porsche Monmouth. Just wanted to show you guys some of the great features that are available on the 2020 Porsche Panamera. So this is the Porsche Panamera GTS. We have several of these in stock. This one's 4-liter V8. It comes with about 453 horsepower. So we'll start from front to back, go over some of the features and benefits of this vehicle. So under the hood, you'll see the V8 down here. As you can see, it's really a great powertrain, plenty of power. This vehicle, you also get great LED headlights, turn signals, get the black wheels with the ceramic brakes on this particular model. There's plenty of different options for brakes, wheels and everything with the Panamera, so that's nice that they give some options with that. With this one too, you have the black mirrors, black door handles, and the black window trim, as well as the panoramic roof. Really sets off a nice contrast with the white exterior. You have a black interior as well. With the door handles, they are the keyless entry system, so as long as you have the key on your person in your pocket, come up to the car, touch the back of the door handle, unlock the vehicle. Same thing to lock on any 4 of the doors, touch the little rivet indent right here, it'll lock those doors for you. Same thing in the back, touch the door handle, unlocks the car. So this is the 4-seat configuration. 2+1 configuration is available, however this is the more commonly seen option. In the rear you have heated seats. You also have the shade for the rear moonroof, which we'll show you in a moment. Just basically opens up and gives you a little extra light in the rear. Show down there. And then these rear seats, they also fold flat. You just pull this little lever on the headrest. You can fold those seats flat on both sides. So it's a 60-40 split configuration for the rear seats. Alright, we'll move to the rear. So with the rear of this vehicle, similar to many of the other Porsche models with a hatch, as long as you have the key in your pocket, you do have the touchless open with your foot. So you just kick your foot right underneath the rear bumper and you can open up the tailgate. Programmable height for the tailgate, so you can program that height wherever you'd like it. So if you maybe want the tailgate a little bit lower every time, you can move the tailgate, and we'll show you how to program that when you come on in. Down here you have the spare tire. It's an inflator kit, so basically it's like a repair kit, like a fix-a-flat type kit. Bose sound system in this vehicle, so you have the amplifier and all the electronics for that down below. Then you have a power tailgate to close as well. All right. Jumping in the inside, show you some of the PCM features and settings that are available with this vehicle. Alright, so jumping into the 2020 Panamera, I'm just going to do a quick startup if you want to go to the rear. So I'm sure as you saw back there, I put the spoiler up as well. So that spoiler, that's that little button right here. You do have the option to open and close that at a standstill or at low speeds, or the vehicle will automatically deploy that spoiler at around 50 miles an hour when you're driving down the highway, which looks really cool when you're outside of the car. And then down here, so we'll start from left to right on some of these features and benefits of this vehicle. So with this vehicle, you have the automatic high beams. It's a pretty common option with some of the Porsche models. Basically allows you to just not worry about the high beams at all. Little sensor up in the mirror up there just basically senses if there's any oncoming vehicles, and it'll shut those high beams on and off automatically for you. And the whole lighting system's automatic, so you don't have to worry about that. Voice commands in this vehicle, so you can control many things with that. You can control your car temperature controls and everything with that, as well as most other options like cell phone features and things like that. And then you have your sport selector down here. So this is a couple different modes. You have a sport mode in this, so it changes actually the air and fuel mixture within the engine to give you a little extra boost. Sport Plus changes the chassis as well, and it turns on that sport exhaust system. And then down here in the center, you have a Sport Response button. So that basically just allows you to go to Sport Plus mode at the flick of a button, no matter what mode that you're in. It gives you the most power. It's kind of like a little turbo boost button, which is nice. And then you have the automatic windshield wipers. So with the automatic windshield wipers, if you click it actually in automatic mode, it's one up from the bottom, your windshield wipers will turn on automatically. Same as the lights, and you won't have to worry about that. You can just focus on your driving experience. All right. Up here, you have a home screen, huge screen up here. It gives you a great layout. Navigation, you get full Google Maps integration. It's all voice commands. You can control everything by voice, or you can control it through the touchscreen up here. Then you have Sirius XMs all built in. You get that complimentary for 3 months with the vehicle. And you can really take full advantage of that. Full Bluetooth capability as well for the phone. You can connect your cell phone through that, or you can plug it in through Apple CarPlay, and you can take full advantage of the Apple CarPlay system as well. You go down to car, a couple different options with this particular vehicle since it does have the premium package, and a couple other additional options like the chassis control. You can lower and higher the chassis to give you a lower, higher center of gravity while you're driving down the road. Sport exhaust opens up that exhaust system and gives the vehicle like a richer sound while you're driving down the road. Drive modes, that correlates with the drive mode that we had talked about, and then spoiler, you can activate and deactivate down there. In this vehicle, if you're really into racing or going into the, down to the track or whatnot, you also have a sport chrono clock. Basically allows you to, give you a little timer for 0 to 60s, lap timers and things like that. So it definitely gives you like a, race car feel. Then you have all your climate controls. This is one of the coolest things in the Panamera. So with this vent down here, you go into the vent settings and climate control, you can actually control by power the vent down here. So I'm sure you'll see the vent move. You can control the entire vent, which is really nice. Gives you a lot of customization. Then down here, you have the Porsche Connect app suite. So basically that gives you like live weather, news, parking information, even flights to an airport, right through or by the click of a button. All right. And then with this vehicle as well, vehicle's really safe. You have a lane change assist in this vehicle, so if for any reason someone's in your blind spot on the highway, little lights on the mirrors will light up, and they'll let you know if anybody is in the blind spot. So as you can see right there. And again, this vehicle, you get a lot of other options. You get auto rest. That's basically, especially nice for this time of the year. If you hit auto rest, what it's going to do is it's going to blow the residual heat from the engine bay back into the vehicle. So say if you're running into the office or into a grocery store for 20 or 30 minutes in the wintertime, hit auto rest before you go in. And what it's going to do while you're in the store or in your office or wherever you are, it's going to take the heat from the engine bay, blow it back into the car, so when you come back 20, 30 minutes later, the car's nice and warm for you. All right. Then of course you do have heated seats in this vehicle, as well as a heated steering wheel that correlates nicely, especially for the winter months. And then your chassis control and everything you can control down there. With this vehicle as well, put the car in reverse. You have a full backup camera. You do have a surround view camera that's available. It's in. That's actually an option on some of our in-stock cars. And then with this one, you have the cleaner. So if you hit clean, it'll spray a little fluid on the rear camera to clean that off for you if it's getting a little dusty. So I believe that's everything with this particular 2020 Panamera. Again, my name is Ryan. I'm the product specialist over here at Porsche Monmouth. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. We are open as of now. So give us a call if you do have any questions.